Okay, another edition of Fan Talk. So I've got this story, and I'm pretty sure it is a very, very lesser known story. It just came out too recent, but I don't think it's something. Well, it is something that would reach some levels, but I think the reason why I want to talk about it is because the fickle nature, like just the sheer bitch mentality of Trump's fire is okay. So I'm pretty sure you guys all remember that he was talking during there was candidacy runs and whatnot about going after political opponents. And, oh, Biden's gonna do that, and oh, Kamala's gonna do that, and oh, Obama's gonna do that, and yeah, everybody was gonna go after him because the political opponents, they were gonna try and do everything they can against him. So the Atlantic broke a story about Susan, a bomb-sniffing drug dog that, just graduated. And the owner of the dog, who, basically, adopts out these dogs or, lets the dog be adopted out for these programs. The owner of this dog, Susan, whose last name is Clapper. I believe his name is James Clapper. And some of you might have remembered his name, but he wasn't allowed to be at the ceremony. By executive order, Trumpster Fire said no, he is not allowed to be there by executive order. Why? Because he was the director of national intelligence during what he calls Russiagate hoax. I'm sorry, but if that isn't a bitch move, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, dude, okay. So, for those of you on the right who support Trump, I wonder, like, do you believe that his fickle nature is, like it's something worthwhile? Like, that is something that a president should have? Now, I just often wonder because there's always that, that whataboutism. And, I know that those on the left aren't really too concerned with whataboutism because, well, we have facts, we have logic, we have education. So we don't have to do those things, and we understand how to be able to focus on one thing at a time. But in this one instance, and as there will be other small instances where it does pertain to be relevant to this, like, because we're not saying, well, what about this person doing this, and this? No, we're asking, well, what if Biden and Obama had done the same thing? Not something else, but the same thing. This isn't, what about Obama, wearing a tan outfit? Blah, blah. No, none of that shit. Like, this is actually, how would you feel if Obama or Biden or, even if Harris had won, how would you feel if they were so fickle that they would make an executive order to bar someone from going to a graduation for a drug-sniffing bomb dog, or not drug-sniffing, but a bomb-sniffing dog that you adopted out to the agency for that purpose? That is your dog, and you're not allowed to go to his graduation because the president at the time was being butthurt over evidence and stuff that was actually going on that, actually, I mean, there was credible evidence towards it. But because it was just tossed out, under Trump's fire, oh, well, we'll toss out everything and just call it a hoax. Because everyone that was in his camp decided that we're going to just toe the line for you and you alone. We're not really going to do any investigations. Yes, we will just claim something and not give you any evidence, any facts, nothing. We're just going to say it. And then we'll find people that will follow along and just be little pawns and do whatever we say. Yes, men, as it were. So, I mean, to this, I once again ask, how do you see this human as strong leadership material? I don't get it. Like, seriously? You would show that you would be the bigger man by saying, yeah, I don't care. You guys tried to come after me. It didn't work out. So, how about that? But no, you have to go the extra step to be so butthurt that you have to try and, I mean, so simple as a graduation. A graduation for the dog that they own, they are not allowed to go to. How absolutely petty. Trump's the fire of the petty man. I tell you. Anyways, man, I'm pretty sure I'll have more. But yeah, oh yeah, of course, Epstein case. That shit's really going down and really starting to turn on things. And Ivana is coming back to haunt him. Even Melania is hurting him because, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember or knew, but he met Melania through Epstein. Yeah, so yeah, oh, he doesn't know him. Oh, wait, we don't know each other. We live 2 blocks away from each other. And Pam Bondi was a part of all that too. She was in town for when they were friends, a part of when they were friends. Not the entire time, but a part of it. He's been seen at parties with him, flown on his jet, everything, but he's not in it. So you party with a criminal, you hang out with a criminal for decades, you find your wife through a criminal, but you don't participate in any of that criminal behavior. You don't even tell that person that you need to cut that criminal behavior out. You don't even talk against that. You just say, you still talking about that guy? Really? I've seen this? Yeah. Oh, well, it was destroyed, but we're going to give you the court cases from his case because, that's really going to do something. And we're going to redact all the information that would be impertinent to what you need to know. We're just going to give you everything that you already know. And we're going to hope that you are dumb enough to just let it go. And say, yeah, see? Yeah. But it's surprising how MAGA is not letting it go. And more things keep coming out to show his involvement and his participation with the island. So, then on top of that, the guy is falling apart. He is literally turning to mush. And he's got mushy panties on and all that kind of stuff. And, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it, but if you are going to be a complete jerk, an asshole, and a stain on American history, then I believe that you deserve everything that you get coming to you and everything that is said about you and everything that you're bullied for. Yeah, you deserve it all because you have done horrible, heinous acts to the entire nation and then specific amounts of people. Because remember now, your wife, your kids, should all not be here. They should all be deported. But you thought it was cool to only deport brown people. Remember, you had the Afrikaners. Oh, you wanted to go get them. But you didn't want to do anything else for anybody that was not looking like you. So to you, I say, you deserve every last piece of whatever comes to you that deters your day, breaks your heart, turns you down, rips you apart, whatever. You deserve it all. All, as Dave Chappelle would say. So, I'm going to no longer keep fanning because there is an air-conditioned house in there that is calling my name. I'm out.